Integrity cannot be negotiable, regardless of the fact that we are in an environment. We need to set standards that will help us navigate towards complicated workspaces.
Iara, I'll come to you now. And now the question is on office politics. So as young professionals, sometimes we fail to acknowledge this, but there is something known as office politics, and it can affect your career if you're not very tactical with dealing with it. We would like to ask you, can you give us practical ways that we can deal with office politics?
And let me start with one thing. As human beings, before we start our careers, before we become who we are becoming, we have a background. And one of the key things that we need to do is when we start working, we should remain with our principles. And one of them is integrity. Integrity cannot be negotiable, regardless of the fact that we are in an environment. We need to set standards that will help us navigate towards complicated workspaces. Communication is key. From the moment that you work in an environment where communication has a few breaches, you start having issue when it comes to deliver information, when it comes to work, or even to have progress in your career. So my main points will be to remain with integrity, be true to yourself, do the right thing, even if no one is watching, and try to empower everyone that is around you. Regardless of the environment that you have, there is always a goal that you can create that will improve, either in terms of skills, either in terms of understanding each other, or even building strong relationships in a working place. It is not easy because we are dealing with different individuals, and at that point, we need to understand each other up to a certain point, but keeping our standard values that we carry from our families and even before the workspace. So my best advice will be to keep integrity in everything that you do, regardless of the fact, regardless of the order that you receive. You always have to find a polite way to show that the mission that I receive now goes against integrity. The mission that I receive now might be a bit difficult to perform because of my integrity values. So it is basically to remain trustworthy and with integrity.
WLIAfrica, empowering professionals to thrive in today's dynamic work environment.